All right, Oscar.
It's fucking raspberry. So we're talking about the Razzies.
God, I hope we're not nominated this year.
And worst performance. Oh no, on-screen couple.
Off-screen voices.
God, you can hear they're ugly.
Oh God, you can they're forcing chemistry.
What do you do on the weekend, huh?
Sorry, I did not spend it with you, that's for sure.
And that was a great week, huh? My name's Oscar.
My name is Carl.
And this is
Who Would Watch This Discussion. Let's crank on some smooth jazz and get into the discussion.
Let's get whiskey, some coffee, and just really fuck up our bodies. This week, we're going to be discussing the Razzies and / the Oscars because this is discussions, baby.
That's right, we're just discussing all things nominations, right?
Because everything's come out. This is recorded on the 9th of Feb.
Yep. So people know it's fresh.
It's fresh.
This
just
shit's
just
fresh.
Like tomatoes.
Yeah, absolutely. You know the Rotten Tomatoes?
Mm-hmm.
That's what we are, but fresh. Yeah.
We're going to start with the Razzies. We're going to just kind of go through the nominations, discuss the films we've seen, guess what the other ones are about, general chats, and then we'll just have just a little play around. You know, still having a bit of fun.
Yeah, they're always pretty rogue. What's your general, do you like the Razzies?
I mean, it's mean-spirited, but again, glass house, we can't really be like, oh, sometimes it can be mean. There's a mean category in this. I think we can get into it later. But I wish it was a bit more of a celebration of it.
Yeah, that's what I feel like not to toot our own horn, but when we do the nominations, they're pretty jokey categories that sort of make fun of the weird creative decisions.
Yeah.
Rather than be like, this was the worst performance.
This child should kill themselves due to their awful performance.
It's also just I think considering how many nominations they gave The Shining when it came out, that maybe they've made themselves a moot point. So...
I feel that feels like that's the one that's always thrown around.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, you guys fucked up.
Yeah.
The 2000s, everyone shits. I feel like every Kubrick film was shat on.
Yeah.
And everyone, it's the perfect film.
I know, right? That new Pixar movie, Lightyear, is basically just what if kids would have loved 2001: A Space Odyssey? His grasp is still on Hollywood.
But yeah, it can be mean. But here's the thing. Sometimes it's funny. Again, context. Depends which one we're talking about.
All right, Oscar. Do you want to read? Or what's...
I'm able to read.
Okay, all right. You've got to go. Or do you want to take turns
I lied.
reading?
I can't read. You do the reading. All right, Carl. First off with the Razzies, we have the worst picture. We have Diane the Musical, Infinite, Karen, Space Jam, A New Legacy, and Woman in the Window. Look at us, we reviewed one of these.
Absolutely. And I pushed for the other one.
Space Jam?
Yeah.
Yeah, Space Jam. Saw a great video about talking about both of them. First one probably wasn't that good.
No,
And the new
it wasn't.
one, no. This new one, I don't know, you've seen it.
Yeah. It's just too much soullessness.
Yeah.
It's just I don't think any of the comedy hits. I don't think there's too much of it's just about Warner Brothers and not about the Looney Tunes. It's just a weird film, and clearly, I mean, I don't want to be mean to LeBron James, but I don't think
I don't think he'll be offended if he said he can't act. The man's the best at a thing.
He's pretty good with his comedic timing and stuff in Trainwreck.
Yeah.
So he was but maybe it's because he's acting against nothing here.
Oh, tough.
Yeah.
Imagine being in a green room just going, all right, there's Tweety Bird to your right. I think that's Bugs Bunny to your left.
I mean...
Make it funny.
But it's also not like Michael Jordan was good in the first one anyway.
He captured my heart.
You're a big Michael Jordan fan, are you?
No. But what I will say is, it always surprised me, Bill Murray's there in that first one. Crazy.
I think it was telling that Michael Jordan didn't want to come back for this one.
Yeah. I think he was surprised it's done so well. I think it got shat on when it came out. But every child watched it went, I liked it.
I mean, if they were to give me that script, I'd be like, hard pass.
Hard pass.
I'd be like, you've got notes. And here's the thing. I accepted the first Space Jam. So it's a low bar.
Yeah.
But this is shit. It also really quickly, because they couldn't get Michael Jordan in it, they have this weird gag where they get Michael B. Jordan.
That's pretty funny.
Is
it funny? It sounds funny.
It should be funnier than what it is.
That's upsetting.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, Woman in the Window, man, it's on the list a lot for the Razzies. I don't know
I
whether
don't think it's that deserving.
of the Razzie.
Yeah, like
They remember they had that nice car shot. I thought it was nice. I think Amy Adams is nominated for Worst Actress here.
yeah. Also, she's not that bad. I
think-
think she's nominated twice, which I feel bad for. 'Cause I
Yeah.
don't think she's bad in either of the films.
No, I don't know why this is here.
Yeah, I get that it is not a good film and it is a confusing mess.
Yeah.
But I also think there's like a lot of things trying. Like
Oh.
I think Space Jam's lazy,
Yeah.
and that's why it's deserving of a worse picture.
Like, Woman is trying. Sorry, I will say this. I thought I was having a stroke a week ago because Christian Bale was in a Netflix show.
Oh, yeah.
Which is like a woman in the window. Like it's got
It's a
another side-
parody, yeah.
It's a parody of it.
Yeah.
But I freaked out. I'm like, I've seen this movie. What's going on? I was like freaking out. That's a comedy one, right?
Yeah.
Good for them.
That's her like being like, I'm an alcoholic, and her glass is this big. And she's like,
What else we got? Karen. You seen the trailer for that?
I have seen the trailer for this one.
Yeah.
Do you think we should do it?
No, it's done. It's done. I scrubbed through it. I was like, how'd it go?
No.
No, nothing really of merit there.
Is it? Wouldn't it be funny if it became like another Get Out? This is the shining of its year, where people are
Oh.
like, "Can you 30 years down the road? The Razzies are stupid. They gave Karen a nomination."
I'm gonna jump in right here. I love Karen. 5 out of 5. 5 out of 5. I actually get its intake. I actually get what it's doing. Yeah.
It's wild that Karen internet phase evolves so much to be able to make a movie about just like.
People use it as a word now. How
Yeah.
much of an L to be a Karen right now?
I feel awful for nice Karens.
Yeah.
I feel
like-
just. I honestly pour one out for the nice
Imagine
Karens.
Carl being, Carl is a word for smelly fuck cunts.
oh my
You're like,
God.
no, that's my name. Ah.
No, it's accurate too.
Oh, they nailed me. Damn.
I hate being nailed. That's the one thing that annoys me. Somebody works at my personality and it's like, it's this, and I'm like, fuck.
Ah, you read
You're on
me.
the money.
You read me.
When a magician's just like,
7 of spades. Ah!
damn it. And I brought my own card.
Bunch of eights up my sleeve. That should be Now You See Me 3.
Oh,
Magic
should.
off.
I reckon I should be in Now You See Me 3, and I react like that the entire film. Da! Damn it!
Horseman. Diana the Musical, which I think's I don't think the recording of a musical should be on.
What is it? This came out of nowhere.
Yeah,
I've
it's
not
on,
heard
it's
of this
on
whatsoever.
loads of things. I assume maybe it's like pro
Is it a recording of a stage musical?
it is, yeah.
Really?
I
And it's
assume
on Netflix?
yeah, I assume it's like maybe like Prince Charles point of view, like puts him in good light. Like she was just being a bitch.
Take this, Spencer. We're coming for you
God.
with music.
She was so whiny. You're alone. I'm the prince.
Here's the thing. She acted like a flat-out car crash.
And I'm saying that in 1996, and you can quote me on that. And Infinite's the Mark Wahlberg one.
Yeah, which I thought conceptually was a good idea.
Yeah.
Clearly has not worked out as a film.
It's weird because they got Mark Wahlberg, so the puzzle is it's a 2-piece puzzle. And
What do you mean? Has Mark Wahlberg attached himself to a bad film? Surely not.
Well, I've got front row tickets to Uncharted, and they're front row to cinema, so it's not gonna be a good experience either way.
I'm going to the live show. I'm getting flown out to the Caribbean. It's fucking wild.
Tom Holland's jumping out of a plane and gonna save me from Somalian pirates.
His sweat's going to splash me in the face. And I've got to go, British sweat. It's the smelliest.
I ranked them, I did.
I did. You know what smells incredible? Russian sweat. They douse themselves in perfume. And it smells so good when they sweat.
Honestly, the vodka leaking out, it's probably pure. Oh, it'd be nice. Give it a lick.
Honestly, Atlanta, let me burned me. That's how acidic it is. Full of alcohol. What do we think's going to win there? What are they? Are you going to seek out any of these? Do we do any of these?
No, I don't think so.
Not even Infinite? Jason Mantzoukas is in it. You know how I know that Infinite's a bad film? Is Jason Mantzoukas hasn't mentioned it once on How Did This Get
I
Made.
always think for his, there's a bunch of films he's in, like Doolittle. I think contractually they would come hey, come over here. Just, you can't fucking do this in the film before he like signs on, and he reads the script like, damn it. I mean, great episode.
I have a sneaking suspicion he's brought on as a script doctor to make movies a little bit more funny.
Yeah.
And then they go have a part as well.
That's fair enough.
That's what I think it is.
Not surprising, because he's a name, probably more money, and yeah, you've helped on the script.
Yeah, absolutely. It's weird that he's made a name. It's good on him. I'm so happy he's made a name for himself. Like, good on you, Jason.
Shitting on movies and people he's probably going to meet.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
It's funny when they just like when people like Seth Rogen are just like telling the audience to kick a director in the balls if they see them, and then it's like, this director lives in LA with you.
Yeah, like, you work with him.
I think it's probably going to go to like Diana the Musical or something.
I don't hope it does. I think it'll be Space Jam. I think.
You reckon?
Yeah, I think. Here's the thing: the Razzie. It's a weird one because there's also a bit of publicity. Like it's fun to give the one that everyone's shitting on an award.
Yeah, I mean but it's like last year or a few years ago, they've just been giving it to like political documentaries that are right wing.
Yeah.
So it's just like,
that's not fun. You
right?
You want a car crash of a film. That's fun to watch.
Can't watch.
What did we review any films that were this year that are not on this list? What did we do?
I think only Woman in the Window, right?
Yeah. We can take a second.
Would you like to read out the worst actor category, and I shall find out.
Yeah, we got Scott Eastwood, Dangerous, Ron Harfumph, Diane the Musical, LeBron James, Space Jam, Ben Platt, Dear Evan Hansen, and Mark Wahlberg, Infinite. Nothing crazy there, except for our boy Ben Platt. God, his entire career has been ruined by the thing that made him.
Oh, it is true. He should not have pushed to be in this film. Yeah. It's crazy how much he's unraveled himself, isn't it?
Pretty much.
I would also like to put out there that this is a movie that I do think should be on the list. And it was not nominated for anything, I don't think, which was Home Sweet Home Alone.
I feel like I hope it got a remake.
Yeah, it might have gotten into that category.
That was bad. Okay, what do we think? What are we? Okay, we do like the worst film, the one that we hated the most.
Yeah.
What would we actually celebrate? I think the silly ones, right? That we actually think are like fun to watch.
Absolutely. Ones where there's like an actor's decided to do one thing, a director's doing another, and a writer's doing another. Yeah. And you're like, none of it's meshing, but you're all absolutely going for it with complete 100% enthusiasm.
Essentially 4 cars just 100 kilometers an hour piling in. That's fun. I think the ones that are just bland are a bit painful.
Absolutely. So we also did Cinderella. We did...
I'm surprised they're not shitting on James Corden.
Yeah,
I feel like that's an easy punching bag. They're weird with their pickings of... They're not great for women. Amy Adams, I don't think at all. Considering the movie's pretty much only her. Remember that monologue she does to the phone?
She's good in the film.
She is good in the film.
She's good in the film. I think the movie edits her acting in a poor light sometimes. She's doing a fine performance.
She is.
She's genuinely too good of an actress to give a bad performance.
Yeah.
It's like they nominated Jennifer Lawrence for Mother one year, and I think she's fantastic in that film. And that was just like, well, you're just kind of shitting on a movie.
Yeah.
Because you feel like shitting on a movie.
Definitely.
So, I don't know. That's when it's like, it's unfair.
It's a weird, I don't know which like kind of echo chamber of like sort of like people that dislike, like who are these people? Like they're not like are they older than us? Like,
I don't know. Maybe they're younger?
Yeah. Bunch of 13-year-olds. Amy Adams a piece of shit. Fuck that bitch.
My little sister made me watch Enchanted and I hated it. I hated it. Put her on the list. Put her on the list.
It's a king smacking it. Give her the list. She'll be dead.
So who do you think was going to get it for actor? I reckon I'll give it to Platt.
Yeah.
Right? Like,
yeah, 100%.
Pretty
rubbed dirt in the wound.
Do you think he's bad in the film? Have you seen scenes with him? I haven't seen the movie.
I haven't seen the film. Again, it's unfair to me to comment, but it's just the Twitter videos.
Yeah, I know.
Which is so out of context. Like, they've ruined Marriage Story for me. That's a perfect film. But Ben Platt, like, it's just the casting. That's all it is, right?
It's so bizarre. And conceptually, it's just bizarre. I don't understand why they've done this.
Yeah.
Oh, worst actress. Amy Adams, The Woman in the Window. now there's names I can't pronounce. Jenna Dewal, Diana the Musical, Megan Fox, Midnight in the Switchgrass, Tyra Manning in Karen, and Ruby Rose in Vanquish. God, I haven't heard of any of these apart from the woman in the window. Like, what the fuck is Vanquish?
I don't know. I thought that was the Mark Wahlberg one. I've already forgotten the Mark. I assumed it was the same one.
Do people hate Ruby Rose?
I think, I think everyone loved her because she was this weird, like, straight girl lesbian crush thing. And then everyone's like, you know what? She's a bitch. And everyone...
People turned on her for no reason.
Yeah. Unless there is a reason.
Do you remember when she came out with all of those things about how awful it was to work on the CW? And people were just like, we don't believe you.
And then everyone's gone, oh yeah, that's probably true.
Yeah,
like,
absolutely.
It's the last like a year, all I've heard is that these shows are like...
Yeah, it's like KJ Avenelli died in a car crash because they were like, oh, what, did you work a 48-hour day?
Oh, boo, fucking who?
Drive yourself home.
Yeah.
That's right, we give you money sometimes. Like...
Yeah, there's a lot. I feel bad for this Karen stuff. It's weird because Karen's like a Twitter movie that like... If one person tweeted, what if the film was about, this Karen? It's like,
yeah. And somebody was like, fund it.
Yeah.
Which is funny because they did it with Zola and it worked.
Yeah.
Didn't work with Karen.
I feel like Zola got it though, because that was a fun Twitter thread and it was about that story. Whereas people that pitch... Those one sentence tweets, you go, that's clever, until you have to logistically think of something.
You're like, how do I get 3 acts out of a tweet?
Yeah.
How do I get 3 acts out of 9 words? Okay, each act gets 3 words. Like...
You know when...
Oh, what a cliffhanger.
That's 40 minutes of dialogue.
Oh, God, people pee during that word. How am I supposed to fill that time? Who do you think's going to get it for this one?
I guess they might be just shitting on Diana the Musical. Did they say the N-word in the thing? What's going on with this?
I'm curious to watch some.
This is a fun one. Worst supporting actor. We've got Ben Affleck, The Last Duel, which people are furious about.
So dumb.
Yeah.
So dumb. Sorry, go on.
Nick Cannon, The Misfits, Mel Gibson, Dangerous, Gareth Keegan, Diana the Musical, and Jared Leto, House of Gucci. Already, I think Jared's getting this one for House of Gucci.
Absolutely. I think that I haven't seen House of Gucci. I've seen scenes of him, and he's having a good time. Like, he's hamming it up.
Yeah.
I think the people that I've heard about House of Gucci is that all the actors are in like different movies.
Yeah.
In terms of some are taking it really seriously, others are taking it very comedically and campy. Like, so I mean, I don't know if it's his fault that he's acting
when I say like he deserves a Razzie, it's more of like it's a buffoonish Italian man. But that's quite funny. I think it should be celebrated. I think calling him the worst actor is mean. I think it's just like, oh, you've committed to something.
You've committed to an incredible bit.
Yeah,
that's what it is. They should have an actor that committed to a weird bit, and that should be an award. And I'd be happy to put my hand behind that award. Is
Nick Cannon the one from The Seeds, or is that a different...
Isn't Nick Cannon from YouTube?
I don't know. And as a result, we won't talk about it.
No, we won't. Congrats, Nick. You're unscathed. We'll neither know who you are or what you look like. I think Jared Leto's done enough on me culturally because I call everything a firecracker. Now that like it's infectious. And that's just from a trailer that I've seen like 5 times. So anything, I've constantly been calling dogs firecrackers.
Stop kicking dogs and call them firecrackers. Now, Ben Affleck as Last Duel. Again, Last Duel, I mean, mainly Ridley Scott going, every young person should kill themselves and get off their phones. Didn't do favors. But when, God,
I loved it. I haven't seen the film. Love him being like, you know what, I don't fucking care. It's your fault.
Yeah. Your fault you didn't like Jared Leto as a firecracker and Last Duel, a slow war film that was painful. But I think it's quite good. It just didn't make its money.
I've only heard good things from people I actually know that have seen it.
Yeah.
That it's weird to me because I remember Ridley Scott came out and was like, it's the millennials' fault. And I was just like, with friends and family, were like, have you seen any marketing for this film? I've never heard of it. And I'm like, oh, maybe your marketing team is the one to blame then.
Literally.
Also, maybe don't make a $100 million medieval film anymore.
Hear me out, though. I feel like the reason Ben Affleck is voted is because if you look at the poster, the wig, the haircut,
he looks silly.
He looks silly.
I'm sure it works.
Yeah.
It's a weird nomination.
It is.
Like, I don't think he's even in the film much, is he? Like, I don't like. It's Matt Damon and Adam Driver in that woman's film.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like it's because it's.
I thought Matt Damon and Ben Affleck were stuck together, and they had to solve some medieval. Like they had to
You're
get the
thinking
girl.
of Good Will Hunting.
Ah,
Good Will Hunting's what you're
damn.
thinking of.
Yes. My mistake.
Yeah, big shame.
Big shame.
It's like that's weird because it's from their three perspectives, right?
Stuck to me. Stuck on you.
There's a third one.
He's on the back. Gets cut for the deleted scenes.
It's one perspective's from what joins them, like the kidney. It's just, hi, I'm half a kidney, and here's my version of events. Worst supporting actress.
Damn, Amy Adams again. Dear Evan Hansen. Sophie Cookson, Infinite. Erin Davey, Diane the Music, Judy. Is this a bit? Is this just someone's like attempted a musical? Like fuck that guy, I'm gonna put him in every Razzie category. Judy Kay as both Queen Elizabeth and Barbara Cartland. Diana, fucking hell.
Is it made up from like two guys that have just seen a handful? Like, I mean, how did a full group of people all watch a movie I've never heard of?
Yeah,
it's just a recording of Diana the Musical.
Has it got? Did we Google or did we just assume?
No, I think we keep...
I do think
I wanted to elude me.
I assume it's from Prince Charles' perspective and it puts him in a positive light.
I reckon it's like probably from like how the Queen overcame Diana being popular.
Which is a bitch.
It's probably like if it's like I can imagine it's just like Mean Girls, but Diana's like Regina George, and that's like the plot style of it.
I'm hooked, by the way.
The Queen's like, oh what?
Who's gonna win this? I feel like I'm gonna be cruel and give it to Amy Adams. Is she nominated for an Oscar this year?
No, she's not nominated.
Damn, what a weird.
Her career trajectory is taking a bit of a bump. I think she needs to fire her agent. I don't think she's done good things lately. I don't think she's done anything good since Arrival. I'm just going to double check that. Because remember she was in Hillbilly Elegy? I'm pretty sure she got nominated last year for Hillbilly Elegy.
It's pretty good. Hear me out. In fairness, Dear Evan Hansen is a good choice, I think, as a career move. I think because it doesn't rely too much on her. And chances are it would have been loved. Like, here's the thing. If you heard Ben Platt was attached, you'd be like, great. And then you see him walk on set, like, that's an old man. It's an old man on set. And what was the other thing she was in? It's a good book. The Woman in the Window.
Yeah, I like that book. It's a fun, pulpy read.
Yeah.
It's, like, it should have made a good film. Like, we talked about this. That movie is probably a lot longer than 90 minutes.
Yeah.
And the mystery's 40 minutes. From the moment somebody gets killed to when they find out who the killer is, it's barely an episode of NCIS.
Oh yeah.
She's done like since Arrival, where she had like Arrival and Nocturnal Animals, which she was both really good in. She was then just in like Joss Whedon's Justice League.
Powerful.
Vice, which she is good in, but then Hillbilly Elegy, Woman in the Window, and Dear Evan Hansen.
She made in 4 movies.
Yeah. Big bummer for her.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think they might give it. I think they might. Well, like, they probably want like a name to get an award.
Yeah.
Might give it to Amy Adams.
They might just bully her.
Yeah.
This is
mean.
This. You want to do the next category?
Yeah. So we've got the big gag of the year because he's done so many films. Worst performance by Bruce Willis in a 2021 movie. Special category it is.
And he has 8 nominations for all these. I watched it was an hour-long video of Red Letter Media discussing all of them. And it's interesting, but it's like, we did one of them. Money Plane. It's essentially, he's doing Money Plane 8 times.
Yeah.
I don't know he's strapped for cash. I don't know what Bruce Willis's angle is, but I think it's quite funny.
It's weird too, because he was like, remember he did Looper, and people were like, Bruce Willis is back, doing like good projects again.
Yeah.
Because it was like, he was then also like the lead of Red, which was like a big hit.
Yeah.
So it was like, he went from like the leading man over the course of the last like few years to doing so many straight to DVD bin films. Really weird, right?
Yeah, I guess maybe
something must have happened financially.
But I can't imagine they're like a lot more. right. Like maybe the money's good. Maybe the money's sick. Maybe the money's amazing.
I would say that like if he's at 1, 2, 3, 4, say he's getting like
He didn't have 5 before this, and he's got a bunch more coming out.
I know, but it's like say he's getting just $50,000 a film, and he's cranking out 8 films in a year. It's a lot of money.
For us, not for Bruce Willis. No way. Like he would.
Well, he's probably I know, but he's probably getting more. If I absolutely lowball it, if all he's getting is like $50,000,
I think he's getting easy a mil. I think
do these movies even have $1 million to give
that's
away?
what I'm saying. That's what like.
Do you reckon he's trying to funnel cash?
Well, that's what they were discussing because essentially what these films are, they're all like made by a similar company, and pretty much what you do is you get the budget, give it all to like a celebrity, film it in 2 weeks, then foreign investors go, "We got Bruce Willis in a movie. Do you want to distribute it?" And they're like, "Yeah, I guess." How much does it cost? Like barely anything because we haven't like it's essentially like a student film with Bruce Willis in the corner.
Yeah,
and that way they
that's
make
Bruce
money.
Willis in the corner.
That's Bruce Willis in the corner.
Oh, it's so interesting. So basically, what Yui Boll does,
Yeah,
or what Yui
pretty
Boll
much.
is conspiraced to have done.
He's money laundering.
Yeah,
and that's
absolutely.
allegedly, but
Yeah.
wink, wink.
I think it would have been more fun to be like worst Bruce Willis movie 2021 rather than worst performance by Bruce Willis in a movie in 2021.
I think it's just how they're like structured. But you are right. He's
Yeah.
cruel.
Yeah. Read them out. There's 8. Rattle them off as quick as you can. Go.
God, you can just see the DVD cover. American Siege, Apex, Cosmic Sin, Deadlock, Fortress, Midnight in the Switchgrass, Out of Death, Survive the Game. I think Midnight in Switchgrass is the one that's the sci-fi one that's on Netflix at the moment.
It's fun. The Cosmic Sin one was in Australian cinemas back when there was like a few films coming out.
Yeah.
So good for Cosmic Sin.
I guess here's the thing. We were kind of open. Do you remember how grim the movies were?
Oh, it was so awful.
It was like, yeah, he probably made the money. Probably the best time. It's probably why he knew COVID was coming.
Oh, absolutely. You know, he got tipped off and was like, people are going to need content at home.
You're going to need to shit out some movies, Bruce. He's like, can do. He's like, do you have a cure? Like, no.
Oh boy, do I have a cure.
Inject a little Bruce into your life.
Okay, so this is the category I really like. I think this is the fun category.
Yeah, this is cheeky.
Yeah.
Worst screen couple. You got any klutz cast member and any lamely lyricized or choreographed musical number. Diane the music. Oh my god. What is this?
I know. I do like the fact that you're lamely lyricized.
Yeah.
I think that's fun. You got LeBron James and any Warner cartoon character or Time Warner product he dribbles on.
Space Jam: A New Legacy. Jared Leto and Eva, his 17-pound, 7.7 kilo latex face, his geeky clothes, or his ridiculous accent.
That's a firecracker. It's infectious. I absolutely wouldn't give it to. He's working that couple.
Yeah.
Him and that accent, incredible chemistry.
Yeah.
I heard they're having a baby.
Oh my god. I'd like to see that sex tape.
Raunchy.
Ben Platt and any other character who acts like Platt singing 24/7 is normal. Dear Evan Hansen. I felt like an age joke here.
I feel like an age joke would have done it.
Yeah.
Would have been like Ben Platt and any teenage kid or something like that, right?
Ben Platt and the kid he kicked out of the way.
Be like Ben Platt and his weird contacts
Ben
to try
Platt
and
and
make him
his
look
uncle.
young.
Yeah, Ben Platt and his uncle who produced the film. Tom and Jerry, aka Itchy and Scratchy, Tom and Jerry the movie.
Yeah, I've heard Tom and Jerry's a bad one.
Yeah, but I think it's similar to like Space Jam. Very soulless.
Yeah.
And it's funny when all these films ever come out because you get these weird people that come out just like, I'm a big Tom and Jerry fan. And you're like, you're a what? What do you mean you're a big Tom and Jerry fan? Where have you been hiding?
I know. And people just like, oh, I'm actually quite a big fan of that property. You're just like, what is that?
You've really shown that. It's like,
what did you, I'm sorry, can you just stop? Huge fan. I'm trying to think of something as a gag. Cannot.
Honestly, Tom and Jerry's up
Yeah,
there.
I know.
I just can't imagine an adult sitting down going, I've got my Tom and Jerry's to watch. Give me 20 minutes. Don't need wine. I just sit down and watch the classics.
One of my old roommates was such a big fan of Space Jam. I'd love to get his opinion on that sequel. Love to get his opinion.
Here's the thing. I watched it as a child. I liked it because the Looney Tunes were there. I didn't know who Michael Jordan was.
I only knew about Michael B. Jordan.
Yeah.
I'd seen Chronicle.
And that's why that gag worked in 1993.
Who do you reckon it's going to? I reckon LeBron James.
I
will
think
get
LeBron.
this one.
Yeah. Oh, maybe Jared Leto. Or maybe this is the tightest category so far.
Unless Diana does a full sweep.
Worst remake, ripoff, or sequel? Karen, inadvertently remake, or Cruella de Vil? Fairs. Space Jam, New Legacy, Tom and Jerry the movie, Twist, rap remake of Oliver Twist.
Oh, I'd watch that.
I'd watch
that. That one we can look up. Can I please have some more, sir?
From the Compton. We won't rap, but the idea's there.
Consider yourself that, homie.
And the Razzie goes to Us. The Woman in the Window, rip off of Rear Window. That was funny. It is just Rear Window, but a drunk mum.
I mean, it's such a shame because I think the book overcomes being so Rear Windowy.
Yeah. Because
the twist is very clever in terms of the book and the perspective and playing around with narrative and perspective. But as a movie, it's like, well, there's nothing clever. No. It's just ripping off Rear Window.
The weird fight scene at the end, very strange. I think Space Jam is really gonna sweep everything.
Yeah, I'd love Twist to get it. I'm really interested in what the fuck Twist is. It's a British crime drama. Rita Ora's in it.
They got Rita Ora.
Michael Caine? Oh, we're gonna have to watch this. I'm so sorry. Lena Headey.
Do they actually rap?
David Walliams? The fuck is this film? 88 minutes.
Oh. You hear it, guys, first. The actual process of us picking a movie. 88 minutes.
Oh my god. Lock it in.
Lock it in.
Is this even watchable? Is this on anything? I'm hyped. Was met with negative reception. Big shame. Who would have thought?
Who would have thought?
Alright. Worst director. We've got Christopher Ashley, Diana the Musical, Stephen Chbosky, Dear Evan Hansen, Coke Daniels for Karen, Rennie Harlan, The Misfits, and Joe Wright, The Woman in the Window. The director's trying in Woman in the Window, so I wouldn't be so mean to Joe Wright.
Yeah, I wouldn't be. And I'll say it right now, it's probably Dear Evan Hansen was probably trying.
That's a good director. He did Wonder, and he did Perks of Being a Wallflower. Like, I think he does those like good. He's probably a good pick if you're not doing
Dear Evan Hansen with the main man.
Yeah.
Coke Daniels is kind of intriguing.
What a name. I'd give it to Coke.
Yeah. Just name, though. Like, best director's name.
I know. We're coming up with... Guys, hit Razzies. Take these categories from us.
Yeah.
We're pouring out good ideas for categories.
Cool name. Who wouldn't?
Yeah, cool name's a fun one. Huh? People would tune in for that, right?
All right, give it a Coke. Give it a Coke. Worst screenplay. Karen, written by Coke Daniels.
Coke, double nominee.
I'm starting to see why Karen might be not great. The Misfits, screenplay by Kurt, Robert, Robert. I'm not gonna. They don't get a last name.
Go on, and when you do Twist, just do first names. Go on.
Okay, Twist, John, Sally, Parkhill, Michael, Tom, Kevin. An original idea by David, Keith, and Simon.
Wait, so why is the guy that wrote Oliver Twist not credited in the slightest? Wouldn't original idea be from him?
I think original idea is someone had an idea like, what if we made a rap about Oliver Twist? That idea is so silly, it's actually removed from Oliver Twist. I think that's how it works.
Alright, so what got the most nominations this year?
Diana the fucking Musical. Diana the Musical, 9 nominations. Karen, 5. Woman in the Window, 5. Space Jam, Infinite, Misfit, and Amy Adams. Quite a few, and Jared Leto.
I think it's a shame that Woman in the Window has so many.
Yeah.
I mean, we did it, and I don't think it's a particularly good episode. We didn't shit on it too much.
No. Well, I if I remember... And it's like we say, like, that one's just kind of bland. Not really much to pick apart.
Yeah.
Which is, like, in my eyes, is like an average film. It's like a 2 out of... Like, it's like a 4 out of 10.
Yeah, absolutely. I had to watch it twice.
Oh, you did, didn't you?
Yeah.
You watched it, went, that was bad. Should we do it? Yes.
It was worth doing. All you fucking people listened to it, didn't you? That's right. We know that all you listened to that one.
Statistics.
You love Woman in the Window.
Shit. Do we Google what Diana the Musical is?
Okay. Let's check out what Diana the Musical is right now. Oh, it's like a proper production.
Yeah.
I thought it was going to be way cheaper.
I don't know, that looked kind of a little bit cheap.
No, but it's like on a broad, like if
It's on a stage.
yeah. Look at it. It's a live recording. They had people there.
You're just talking about the requirements for a musical. That's the lowest bar.
It's on the director of Come From Away, which, you know, when that...
Oh. I see. Do you get it?
No.
They're saying she was happy. That's a pretty good bit.
Yeah. I mean, if they haven't got like a bulimia song in there, then like, yeah, they're really trying to...
Yeah, they're really like, no, she was good.
She loved it.
She loved it.
She loved being a royal.
She loved being a little royal.
Oh, all right. Got me the trailer for Twist.
Where Twist at?
It's called Surviving.
Mustn't be a rap.
Someone I'd like you to meet.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
It's crazy there's famous people in this.
Yeah.
Not David Williams being the target.
That's pretty funny.
It's Now You See Me Too all over
Yeah.
again, isn't it?
I'm very hyped.
I know. I want to watch it. I want to watch it.
I want Twist.
Let's not finish the trailer. I don't want it to be spoiled.
Don't be spoiled.
I want to be spoiler free for Twist.
Imagine an elevator pitch turning Oliver gritty. It's pretty grimy, no, but gritty.
You're like hip and being hop. Now we can't do a David Copperfield, but you know what we could do it with? Oliver Twist.
Let's seek out Twist.
Charles Dickens, we're putting you on trial next week.
We absolutely roasted by the
I want to do the entire episode that Any Fault the Movie has. We go, oh, but they're just following the source material.
Charles did right. Michael Caine should be a pimp. That was his prose, I believe.
It's crazy Charles Dickens predicted parkour. All right,
guys, that's the Razzies. I mean, as we are the worst podcast, the worst film podcast.
No, we're the worst
podcast. Who does the worst films? Because Carl, as this is our little palate cleanser, let's have a little tickle through the Oscar nominations. Anything that tickling your fancy?
So out of the best pictures, I liked Power of the Dog. I liked West Side Story. I didn't care for Belfast. I liked Dune. I liked Licorice Pizza. I liked King Richard. I still haven't seen Coda. I liked Don't Look Up. I loved Nightmare Alley, and I haven't seen Drive My Car yet, but I will see Drive My Car.
Nice.
Even though its runtime is harrowing.
But what have I told you? They're in the car chatting.
I'm sure they have incredible philosophical conversations. I saw The Irishman in cinemas.
Mm-hmm.
Guarantee I would not have finished that had I watched it at home. I liked that movie. I thought it was rewarding by the end. But not being on my phone and paying attention to it is the only reason I think that.
Well, I finished it in 7 different sittings, and I didn't like it because I can't remember a lot of the scenes. But from what I got, he's old. That's the gist, right?
Yeah, he's old.
Nailed it.
Yeah. I feel like Power of the Dog is probably going to end up winning, and I think if Belfast wins, I'll be pretty upset. I think Belfast is an incredibly generic film.
I think, this podcast is a pretty hatred of Kenneth Branagh.
I like Kenneth in things. I think he's great in Harry Potter. I think he knows his way around Shakespeare. I like all of his Shakespeare adaptations.
Mm-hmm. I had a Much Ado poster in one of my classrooms.
You as a teacher?
I'm outing myself as a teacher, yes.
I hate the fact that you make your children watch so much Kenneth Branagh.
It's at first it was a punishment, but I've learned to love him. Make that a film, Kenneth.
He just remakes Dead Poet Society, but it's about how the concept of him inspires children.
A bit of Kenneth and everyone's a bit magical, huh?
God, I think the best actress race is pretty botched. I think
Botched as in...
like I think there's way more people that are like I think I don't think you've seen Titane, but
No.
the actress in Titane is just so good.
I think it's too risque, that film.
I've just never seen like a performance like pulls off so much. It just like in comparison to even I think like the lead actress from the worst person in the world should be nominated there. I thought the Haim chick from Licorice Pizza was
Licorice
also
Pizza.
a great performance.
Yeah, that was actually. It's a weird one, this one.
Yeah.
Olivia Colman, sure.
Olivia Colman is like really good in The Lost Daughter, but
Yeah.
I mean, I don't think Nicole Kidman should be up there. I haven't seen The Eyes of Tammy Faye, and I thought-
Happy with Kristen Stewart.
Yeah,
I think
she's
it's a
fantastic.
fun redemption arc for both her and Robert this year.
They're having a cracking year,
Yeah.
aren't they?
That's
Batman
what-
tickets coming out on sale soon. I'm hyped.
Oh my goodness.
Gonna get myself some VMAX tickets.
Oh,
That's right.
VMAX Riddler. We solve riddles all day long.
Oh my god, I cannot wait to be in the cinema and yell my answer to the riddles at the screen. People are gonna love it.
You know, I actually saw an advanced copy, and it's pretty much just $1 million hot seat. That's pretty much it's Batman
It's
and
the chaser with Batman.
Who wouldn't watch that? Give it an Oscar.
I love-
Imagine the director. This is actually better than Dark Knight. Right? We're actually perfect. We've outdone ourselves.
I love that. Am I versing the Beast today? No, the Riddler. It comes out one of those corny punchlines to set them up. You know, it's like, oh, Batman, what are you, a bat? Probably bat shit at answering questions.
In the Amazon forest, what? How much? No.
This is why it's 3 hours.
Yeah. The Riddler just can't get his bits out. That's the problem. They're too funny.
Paul Dano's going to crush it with his bits.
He is. That man's a man who knows comedy.
Oh, God.
Little Miss Sunshine, a laugh riot. Best actor with Will Smith, who is the front runner, Benedict Cumberbatch, Power of the Dog, Andrew Garfield, Tick Tick Boom, Denzel Washington, Tragedy Macbeth, and Javier Bardem being Ricardos.
The Javier Bardem one's an odd one. I think he should actually be in supporting actor.
Did he won for No Country for Old Men?
Pretty sure, yeah. Which
Yeah.
is also a fantastic villain role.
Yeah.
I didn't think Denzel was doing anything particularly interesting in the Tragedy of Macbeth.
Have you seen that?
Yeah.
I really want to check it out. Is
Yeah.
it fun? Is it good?
I would never rewatch
I'm a
it.
slut for those Coen.
It's
Single Coen.
single Cohen. It's pretty. It's very pretty.
Yeah,
And I think that's all it's bringing to the table.
it's fair enough. It's Shakespeare, you know.
Yeah.
Like as much as like it's hard. You can give a perfect performance
Yeah.
and do something else, but at the end of the day, it's there.
Its
Done.
depiction of the witches in it is fantastic.
Nice.
That's easily the best thing it's done for it. Maybe I would that actress is having so much fun with it. Maybe I would have given her a best supporting actress.
Nice.
But I don't think much of his performance in it. I think Denzel's a great actor, but I don't know.
Rogue One. I think Andrew Garfield might get a little cheeky little sweep. I think
think
he
he
might.
could.
I think he might get a little shank into the.
I'll be interested to see how because also I think Benedict Cumberbatch has been winning some as well.
Yeah.
And he's I think out of the three has the most subtle role in terms of a very juicy character having to be really like refined.
Yeah.
So maybe voters will be like,
Yes.
that's
Subtle.
Yeah. Watching like Atonement the other day, and Benedict Cumberbatch is in that, and he's so young. It's weird.
What year's that?
God, early 2000s.
He looks. No, he looks the same age. In Sherlock Holmes, he's just
Yeah.
got shaggy hair. A little
I
shaggy.
miss shaggy head Cumberbatch.
I like it with his tight little beard in
Oh.
Doctor Strange.
Shaggy head Cumberbatch is what I call my balls.
We'll cut that mainly because it's disgusting. It's disgusting.
What? No, you can't cut it. I'm not circumcised.
This is.
Nailed it.
Oh, it stays in. It stays in.
Thank God. My name was Carl.
My name is Oscar.
And this was Who Would Watch This Discussions. Thank you for listening.
Thank you for listening.